Hey guys, thanks for tuning back into the channel. So there's our alligator again. But at the end of part one, I left you, or I should say, we left um, Shiloh National Military Park, and we were on our way to Bankhead National Forest. And that drive wasn't the best, so I didn't really video any of it. And I have to start off by saying I apologize if I sound a little weird. My sinuses are absolutely trying to kill me today. So if I sound a little nasally, that's what's going on. But with part two here, we're going to pick back up. It'll be the end of the day two. After Shiloh, we get to Bankhead and set up camp. And then from there, we go to Tannahill Ironworks, Tannahill State Park, sorry. Um, and then yeah, I'll just show you everything in between there, with plenty of side tracks along the way. So we are now in Bankhead National Forest, and according to Onyx, we pulled into the Turkeyfoot Station Forest Camp. Only there's a big pile of dirt in front of the truck. I don't know if they closed the road, closed the camp. I didn't find any information on it, but it's getting dark and we got to set up camp. So this is listed as a camp. We're setting up camp. I know you don't, camp in the middle of the road, but the road's blocked, so it's no longer a through road. We're at the end of it. So we're setting up at the end of the path here. Unfortunately, we are kind of close to the highway, but it'll be all right. It'll work for tonight. It's the only night we're camping here, so we'll pack up in the morning and head out. So I think I might have found a little workaround to firewood, transporting across state lines and all that. You can't transport it, and you have to use like kiln dried wood and all that. So I'm going to show you what I got. Instead of a propane fire pit, I found one of these little smokeless fire pits on Amazon. Here. So you can burn wood and wood pellets and all kind of different charcoal, whatever in it. It's small. It's about 10 inches tall, I think. But I've got wood pellets in it that they sell everywhere. And that's going to be our campfire for the night. And then there's only ash left over and it burns up completely. So we just walked down the hill from our camp after we put everything up, because this creek down here, there's supposed to be a waterfall on the other side of the road. So we're looking at investigating it. But we're down here checking out this creek. It's pretty cool. It was nice to hear the water running through the night. A little white noise. Ouch. Yeah, that is a canyon. Wow, it's just straight up and down on both sides. Yeah.
Hold on. It'll be fine.
Very slippery. How you doing? Your knee good? What's that? Oh. Maybe that wasn't it. That was just from the dam there. But this looks like a freaking trail right there. We said we go out that way. I believe there's more. Oh yeah, wow. No more sandy, muddy bottom creek. We found the rock. Little falls there. Good.
Slick.
Yes, it is. Very slippery. You're good. Yeah. Oh my. Okay. Oh yeah, much bigger falls right there. Wow. Holy crap. How do we get down there? I guess the trail.
Yeah. I like that one.
Oh my goodness. Jeez. We are right on the edge. I'm going to say that's about a 80-foot drop. Really don't want to try it out. Well, since we both have excellent knees and joints and we're in perfect health, we decided to go ahead and climb down and get as close as possible. Slippery rocks in the morning, you know, but this is pretty awesome. So that's what we just came down, and we have to go back up. That'll be fun. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, right? Yeah.
Yup.
We just made it across. This is incredible. So again, we're in Bankhead National Forest in Alabama. I'm calling it Northwest Alabama. It could be central-ish, but it feels like we're still in Northwest a little bit. Well, if you're backpacking, looks like someone set up a campfire here. This would be an awesome spot to camp. I couldn't imagine with this waterfall. I don't think I could get the Dodge down here, but yeah, for backpacking, motorcycle, if you know, adventure bike, and then you get out and set camp away from your bike, I guess. There's an actual trail coming in, so we'll take the actual trail going out. And it's, you can tell at one time it was an old road, so that's pretty cool. No sweat.
Really?
Is this that old road bed I was talking about? I'm calling it a road bed because it looks like it's cut in the hill. You know, over here on the left side, it's kind of cut out like they came through here with a dozer 50, 60 years ago. Longer than that, who knows? But it's flat all the way, you know, up through there. And since it hasn't been opened or used in how long, it's all growed up, but there's still a trail here, walking trail. I think you can hear me. So we're here at the Central Lookout Tower. I'll give you a little. And we're taking Beachy Creek 244 south because we're headed to an old ironworks. And then we'll be heading to like DeSoto State Park in Mississippi after that. So it's still early in the morning, but well, not that early. It's almost midday. But we're on our way. So I was using the Onyx off-road for this trip, and you can see right here where there's the Y in the road and the blue line goes over to the left. I took that because I thought there was a ford down here at the bottom at the river. Well, apparently, you know, years ago there was, and today it ended up a little different. But as you can tell, the trail, when it goes from green, it was all those gravel roads. Well, the blue is a step up in difficulty. So you can see down here, you can see the river there up ahead. And we ended up getting all the way down here and found out that there's no longer a ford across the river. So we ended up turning around and going all the way back. So this was going to be a shortcut to get to our next destination, and ended up costing us about 2 hours to 3 hours. It was kind of unfortunate. But I mean, I tell you what, this would be a very cool campsite down by the river, because it was, middle of nowhere. There were some houses up on the hill across the river, but to get down here, it was pretty awesome, very remote. So like I said, this was Wilbur Ford Road 109A. If you've got Onyx off-road, here's what it looks like. I know this is hard to believe, but we took a quick detour again. So the ford across the river was a bust. So we got back on the road, make our way to the Tannahill Ironworks. Actually, there was a covered bridge we're going to hit first, Clarkson Covered Bridge. And on the way there, we saw the bridge or the sign for the Natural Bridge Recreation Area. And it's only like 3/8 of a mile hike down this crazy steep hill to see the Natural Bridge that's down here in Alabama. Since the Natural Bridge in Kentucky is one of our favorite places, we decided why not check out Alabama's. And the terrain here, I got to tell you, this whole place is just bananas to me. I didn't realize it was this steep and hilly in Alabama. You never hear about it. It just falls off the earth. It's beautiful.
Straight ahead, baby.
I know.
Okay.
So that's the rock overhang. Oh, it is a bridge. Shelter from the storm. Ancient peoples used to shelter here. Of course they did. Alright, this place is awesome. But I gotta point something out. Anytime I'm out in the wild somewhere, if I find litter, I pick it up, but we're right here at this natural bridge, and look at this. I see a cup lid and straw right there on the ground, and then I look over here, and look, there's 2 plastic cups right down there in the water. I mean, just take them with you, throw them away, you lazy pieces of shit. Sorry for the language, but not really, because that's just, I don't get it. I don't understand how people can be that lazy to just throw their garbage out like that. Pick up after yourselves, people. Come on. This is cool. Oh yeah. You getting all your good camera angles?
Maybe. Got it.
So what do you know? We get up here to this low overhook, and someone graciously left their trash behind up here too. Don't worry, I'll get it. Alright, so for our Alabama Whirlwind adventure, week-long adventure, the theme is get to camp and set up in the dark, or at least at dark, and pull audibles as much as possible. Yeah, change of plans every 5 minutes, because we're just out exploring Alabama. You know, I've never been here. Honestly, I'm checking this state off my list, and we're covering just about the entire state. So anyway, we left the natural bridge, which was awesome, and we were on our way to the covered bridge, and realized that we were kind of running close on time. We were going to be getting to camp in Mississippi way late, and we still wanted to stop here at Tannahill Ironworks, and we ended up just stopping in here as the museum was closing, and then decided they have a campground, so let's just set up camp here because it's already late afternoon. We can get set up, we can still walk around, see some stuff. It's a nice area. And, you know, we don't necessarily have a schedule. We've got to be at Dolphin Island tomorrow to get our campsite by 6 p.m. Looks like we'll probably be there by noon. We'll be there late lunch. So, and then we're going to be exploring Dolphin Island. So that was our real only schedule of the week. Was I got the campsite there on the island for Monday, Tuesday night. Other than that, we're just, you know, playing it by ear and having fun exploring. What do you think, babe? Yep. So we got a primitive campsite at Tannahill Ironworks State Park. $20 a night. Yep. And we are, you know, it's Sunday night, by the way. So it's very secluded, but little waterfall right there. We are right next to the water, as you can tell. If you think for a chance Dewey's not going to end up down in this creek, you're smoking crack. I will be down in there too, but this is probably last night's campsite was pretty cool. We didn't even know we were right that close to the giant awesome waterfall, Turkeyfoot waterfall. But as far as in a state park, you cannot get better than this. And we're back here by ourselves. It's going to be great. So we're finishing setting up. And we're actually, you know, it's funny because we packed a ton of food, like you do when you go overlanding. You pack a ton of food and you don't eat any of it. Kind of depends. But that's what I do. And anyway, we're going to finish setting up camp here and run into town and get a bite to eat. That way we're not dirtying dishes and it's more chill that way. But we'll see you after a while. Yeah, like bathroom.
Old Country Church. Relocated from Kimball Community in Jefferson County.
Relocated to this ridge line.
Yeah. Guess so.
1905. Church service here each Sunday, 9 a.m. I mean, we are on an absolute ridge. Bathroom? Yeah. 2 of them. Probably pit toilets. So this is all the way in the west end of the park. Yeah. Wow. I mean, there's not much room for error behind the church. 15 feet and then it's straight off. Hot pot. Slag ladle. Okay, yeah. A car train to move slag from the furnaces to the slag dump. A single car could hold up to 15 tons. Oof. Is this a type of kiln? That's solid. Holy crap. Oh, jeez. Donkey powered. The old cotton gin, huh? Wow. May Plantation Cotton Gin House, 1858. Oh. Knoxville. I can't read it. Something 1823 to 1878. Somebody. Wow. Well, we're walking down the trail to the actual iron furnace. And pretty cool so far. Go over your head. Oh, okay. We were just talking. Apparently, they've got some decent trout fishing here because there were signs concerning it at the camp store. All like they were really talking about it. Even saw somebody fishing down in this stream. So, oh wow. So I've seen a couple different iron furnaces in Kentucky. Historic furnaces. They are the only thing left is basically the oven, the brick. This one is like complete, so that's pretty amazing. Wow. So this was a major furnace to provide the Confederate Army with steel during the Civil War. Okay, so the blower house here was a water-powered blower. Ah, okay. So it comes from underneath. Yeah, right here. So they just diverted the water from the stream here to run the blower. That's huge. Well, dang it. Wanted to get there and see if I could tell. I guess that's where you load your iron? I don't know. So there's 4 chimneys like that. But your coal and everything gets loaded down in the bottom where your blast chambers are. And I'm guessing your material goes up top. That's how you melt ore into iron. So now we're walking along the slave quarters trail. It's a 0.7 mile trail where different shops and residences and the slave quarters apparently was along this route. It connected with the stagecoach trail. Beautiful woods. And there's a bench over here, looking at the other bench. As Dewey pointed out, there was a ditch. They have signs for the different trees and flora and fauna, point them out. So she walked past the ditch and she's like, ditch. Where you at? There you at. So that's what you do on these benches, right? Someone sits on this bench, someone sits on that bench, so you can look at each other. Have a whole little village down here. So this is a pretty cool state park. No, is it a state park or? I keep getting it wrong.
Yeah.
This is a state park, yes. So, as we were saying, this is a really cool state park. It has all the amenities. Look at this playground. It's awesome. Yeah, it's a little bit of a step, isn't it?
Ooh, racer slides.
Oh, nice.
Boomerang slide or this slide? That one seems like my hips won't fit.
Almost got you. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. Oh, this is bad enough. Oh, here goes nothing. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ugh. Yeah, of course she takes the one that's out of the mud. Jeez. I almost walked right in front of you.
It's like we've never had an active cruise.
Yeah. Just like grade school, except I'm not letting you beat me up this time.
You started it, and there's things over there that look like monkey bars.
So I'm seeing some trout, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but I just think that's pretty cool. Oh, there's actually quite a few right there. I'm calling them trout. They're probably suckers or some sort of stupid big minnow, goldfish, something, trash fish. There's quite a few of them.